pair that up with a hero there, and you can quite easily get some kills on the map wherever you want to, and very good at kind of bodyguarding areas of the map to make sure YATORO has a good time farming himself up as well. Bottom, man, this noticed fella just gets in there with the two-man hits time after time. We have techies with, what, double circle and a bunch of branches, which are trading hits with Mira so effectively in that top lane. Standing and plinking away. Mirana does have that bracer now, so tanking up a touch, dodging the sticky bomb. Maybe trying to drag this large camp across and pull the wave. FNG in a good spot to stop it. Yeah, little Centaur Courser back into the camp. And down bottom lane, VP has dragged the wave close to their tier 1, so looking pretty healthy down here as well.
YATORO getting initiated on. Bit of a stun action from Noticed. First TP rotation, that's what I want to see from Sayush. Where he's going to go, buys another Blood Grenade, has one already available. But yeah, should definitely be in top. They're waiting for FNG to hit level 2. Kiritich getting closer to level 3. That's pretty big because he got solo XP from killing Mirana. If you have 1-1-1 on Faceless Void, it's a lot of slow, potential time lock damage coming out.
You start ramping up much quicker. You're not really going to be able to do too much to collapse. Beefy boy. And Mirana sitting tucked in behind.
And you also can go on Mirana. He decided to go for Leap, level 2. Get out of that Sprout. Leap away from the trouble. So they will need to pick off Collapse instead. They will need to force a fight where Collapse uses his Onslaught and then try to go for him. Mira, very aggressive Leap.
It's like they've purposely picked these two heroes to not get killed by Prophet, right? These two heroes are going to be skipping out of Sprouts, running out. Difficult for Sayers to actually come up here and get too much done. And then mid lane Tiny, kind of hard to go on as well. YATORO and Miposhka, spread fight here. Phoenix on the Centaur. Troll has zoned the Prophet back. Now switches targets back onto Noticed, who's out in the open. Does get a good stomp down. Blood Grenade thrown. YATORO dropping low, dies, but gets the kill just after falling. Miposhka actually claims it. Very far up from the Nature's Prophet. A few more hits here. Miposhka in the Sprout. The Blood Grenade thrown out. Sayush taking low.
He's dead.
And dying to the...
Feels like it. A bit too aggressive. I don't think they were on the same page. Sayush wanted to TP mid, refill his bottle, but Ember decided to just run away.
Up at top, Collapse, getting up in the face of the Void. 23 and 5 for the Primal Beast. Everybody farming decently, just the Centaur starting to lag behind a few last hits, a wave or so. Down at bottom, Troll gets up in his face again. It's not been easy for the Centaur. This lane against the Troll Warlord, you said it right, ranged heroes, double ranged against this melee fella.
I'm glad you noticed that he's not having a good time in this bottom lane. It's really tough. Like, this is... They got counterpicked. 2 ranged heroes into Troll. Not much he can do.
Very challenging. Trying to go and collapse top. Let's see how tanky he is. Mira standing there, just plinking away at Kiritich, who does have 6 stick and a time walk. Not really under threat of dying just yet. Mira is going to give it a good shot with a jump in the Starstorm. Getting under the skin of VP, irritating them as much as they can in this laning stage. Now we're going to see Phase Boots collapse, salving up. TP forward with a blast off from FNG. They get onto this Primal Beast, but he's got Trample and Onslaught. FNG gets turned on, collapse straight through, runs into Kiritich and does get taken down as Mira sprouted now. No leaps available.
Leap charges.
11 Wand and a Lotus on the map. Collapse on the run. Kiritich in towards him. FNG's right behind, so they'll spend the chrono here. I don't know if they've got the damage for this, even with the blast off. Collapse, incredibly tanky. 8 Wand, Lotus, and Pulverized turn. Collapse
Tiny's
low,
coming.
The arrow's coming. Tiny arrives. Collapse is dead. The arrow didn't quite land, I think.
Neither did the Avalanche.
Trying to get away. Lol does finish off the techies, but now he's in danger. Great Sprout there, gonna hold him out at the pass. Squadix rotation gonna clear up. A couple of massive kills as 2 cores trade out for a techies.
Virtus Pro, they're so happy about this trade, killing 2 cores for FNG. And it also relieves pressure off Noticed in this bottom lane, who is silently farming. You know, lowest network core at the moment, but tough lane for him. Will recover.
Yeah, I mean, the difference maker is Nature's Prophet, right? This position 4 has got a pretty tremendous amount of farm for a support so far. We're going to get cut short, though, as Mirror and Collapse straight up here to get the kill and also guard the rune.
Like a lot of the times, you know, he was the one who invented the Midas Radiance. He was the one who was pushing it the most. Oh, Yatoro.
He's juked him a little bit. Do they have another stun? Yeah, noticed he's in there. TP's going to get cancelled by the rest of Spirit. They knew Yatoro was dead without any response. And this is how quickly VP can play, right? With these remnants, TPs, the ability to get across the map quickly. All of a sudden, there's 3, 4, 5 heroes there around the Troll Warlord. A tier 1 for the Centaur should be an easy one, as they can go through that twin gate and maybe move top. And Collapse looking to scout out FNG. The Faceless Void looks like he's spotted Marana. The tower has already fallen. And FNG getting slapped down by the Primal Beast.
Solo kill, solo XP for Collapse.
And a solo kill for the Faceless Void as well, it looks like, as Marana gets chronoed.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of Faceless Void skipping Mask of Madness because it can be, you know, tricky silencing yourself for 6 seconds and then you just die afterwards, but it's the damage that you need most of the time. Another move from Collapse.
I mean, Laurel has been saved there by Collapse. It looked like the Tiny was dead, but this Primal Beast comes in the nick of time.
Until Troll starts to dash in those towers, but you still need to take the fight first. Blast off.
Here we go. Tiny very low. The Troll trying to fight back. Mine's dropped. Yatoro struggling to stick on a target. Pulverize on the left, but the chrono comes. Kiritich right on top of Yatoro. Can they save him with a battle trance and a turnaround? Looks like he might be able to stand his ground and fight a little bit, but he's so low. One more hit will do the trick. He's staying alive to the Sun Ray, but Yatoro is earned and killed. Squadix with the finish. 3 down on Team Spirit, and Collapse might be joining them now. Oh, gets away from Noticed, who tried to blink and stop, but they've got the chase forward anyway regardless. Squadix picking up the triple, and Phoenix. Oh, the Ember. Does he? No, he doesn't.
Oh, does not want to commit. Had one remnant available just now, but yeah, you're fighting into Ember Spirit with Arcane Rune. Want to see how many slides that was. Probably like 7, 8, maybe even more. It's yeah, it's quite a lot, but the damage, 4,000 damage coming out just from him. Catching Tiny, they understand that if they kill Tiny, their damage output is
a Veil, and is pretty close to a Shiva's Guard, just a recipe away.
Shiva's Guard, yeah. The Shiva is just a strong item right now. Can they burst him? Arrow will hit.
Trying to catch with the Pulverize after Arrow, they get it. Big kill, and Noticed getting chased down as well. This is the thing, Team Spirit, they are able to get some big damage out onto these targets if they get the jump. Collapse tossed forward. Lands down with a third onto the Centaur. 2 core kills. The blast off from FNG. Comes in with the reactive taser. Getting pushed around by the onslaught. Laurel is low. Collapse trying to defend his Tiny. Trampling over the Nature's Prophet. Sayush in trouble, but they've lost Laurel already. Yatoro, he's joining in. 18.5 minutes. We're diving tier 3s at this point. Nature's Prophet finally falls. FNG surviving. Kill on the back lines. His Faceless Void finding the Mirror Marana. Bloodbath. 17-16.
Should be the kill of Roshan. Very even game. 17-17. Less than 1k gold lead for Spirit.
Still going to feel pretty good having Faceless Void. Slightly advantage now with this Aegis take. Chrono at the ready. Didn't have to spend anything for a little team fight win and a pick on the Tiny.
And this is the build that I mentioned. I've seen Yatoro play it so many times. Sanjin Yasha after Battle Fury into Aghanim Scepter. So you can dispel yourself, you can dispel enemies. Great against Ember. Against his shield, against Taser, time dilation.
Yeah. Plenty of good stuff. That you can get rid of. Can smell meat from miles away. Angry jump onto Laurel. Toss back. Still ability with a slight in the chains and a follow through from Noticed. Kiritich will start bashing away. Wailing on the Tiny. Laurel dead again. Meanwhile, backlines. They've silenced up this Phoenix and they've got the potential with that gap close of Squadix. Orchid, Nature's Prophet.
That's position 4, by the way, who's going to start to scale. On the other side, you have Marana, which is not really a hero that can scale. You gave him a...
In we jump, out we go.
Might need to drop the chrono.
Left-hand side. There are mines up on this high ground, but he does. Just drop the chrono straight onto the Troll Warlord. The mine's blowing him up with this supernova. The egg just keeps going. They can't finish it off. They've killed Kiritich. Notice now, stuck in the midst of them all. A Team Spirit getting blasted off upon by FNG, but Lyle still alive. Finished by SquadX. Ember Spirit zip-zaps off to the right-hand side. 3 for 2. Enters from Spirit. Moving step by step, slowly filtering forward, clearing the mines, jumping with Lol, toss back, trying to get the catch, kill him off, noticed half HP as Yatoro opens up. Kiritich moves in and then jumps back with a reverse time walk. Notice still alive, but gets caught out by Collapse now. Finally, the Centaur gonna get finished off, but Lol, he's getting taken down by Kiritich on the right-hand side. The Faceless Void BKB'd up and still has Chrono. Ember and Prophet eyeing up this collapsed Primal Beast, but Yatoro's back in. SquadX's got to be careful, and Kiritich doesn't want to spend Chrono.
He's trying to pick, but no
He's going to get
BKB.
pulverized. Caught, an arrow, Sunray down, and Team Spirit got the big target. Faceless Void out of things, and Techies follows. Team Spirit, easy as you
you're
like.
not getting
Getting
out of
the
this
roof,
one.
stops the Prophet, mid-TP. He will get a kill with the help of SquadX on the way out of here. But 4 down on VP, and Ember Spirit, where's he gone? Remnant, up towards the Lotus Pool. Pay off big time for Team Spirit. They come up the staircase, walking up the ramp. Mirror shows on the left. Jump in from Laurel, trying to avatos and combo into Noticed. That's the tanky Centaur, though. On the right-hand side, Collapse, getting the jump onto the Faceless Void. The combo's not going to come because Kiritich got off his BKB. Now the Chrono landing in. The Phoenix finished off as well. Good silence to kill off Imposhka. The Chrono onto this Troll Warlord. They're pinging Yatoro.
He got hit by an arrow.
Can he get himself out of here with a battle trance and a turn around? He's too low and he's finished off. SquadX with a triple kill. Collapse, the only one really left in this fight. And he's being chased down by Kiritich. Blinks away to try and escape. TP.
Massive team fight for Virtus Pro.
Yeah, now they're on the enemy high ground, pushing tier 3. Incredible stuff from them. You've got to say, Lol looking at these initiations, going on the Centaur, difficult hero to burst down. Then he gets tagged by this Mage Slayer. That silence, though. Nature's Prophet has been on point, finding exactly who he needs. Phoenix was the key target in that fight for sure.
Also, Spirit Vessel. The tankier you are, the more damage you're gonna take from that item. Another initiation collapses in. Not the target that you want to go for. Nice play from Notice. He blocks the arrow, so doesn't hit Faceless Void.
Very nicely done. They'll finish off this barracks, it looks like. SquadX gonna take it down. Bottom lane gone as well, thanks to Sayush. BKB TP out from the Prophet. Laurel and Miposhka leading out. Courier over the top. SquadX, he's been spotted. Blink and the stomp, and the Phoenix is gone. Chrono, it's out here as well. Collapse stuck inside with Laurel, the Tiny in trouble. The Yatoro from the left trying to come in and fight. He's been rooted up and caught. Half HP. Yatoro's dead with no buyback for them. Team Spirit getting shredded. The Virtus Pro Bear, the plow in action, carving through the snow, killing off dragons. Looking incredibly hot here in game 1 as Roshan's going to emerge and, in a minute, give himself over to them.
Their heroes are also...
Further to the north, sees SquadX coming in. The positioning from VP here is too good. Noticed on the high ground. SquadX Ember spamming out. Gets the dodge away from the troll. Now Yatoro has shown himself to the chain stuns coming in from VP. They're trying to bait him. Avalanche Toss going to chuck him around. SquadX remnanting around to the left and then the right. Dodging away from Yatoro's troll again.
They baited both BKB and his ulti.
Out. Battle trance wasted, BKB used, and now the Chrono from Kiritich is going to secure the kill on the troll. Lights out for Yatoro, troll down. Team Spirit looking worse for wear as Sayush has soloed Miposhka on the left-hand side. Kiritich going to chase Lol now with the rest of the team. Collapses in, trying to do what he can. Struggling to do damage and stick on a target, though, as Noticed and Kiritich dancing around him. Pirouetting over this Primal Beast. The dinosaur is done for. No chance remaining for Team Spirit. They get wiped, and GG called. VP victorious in game 1.
Wow, this game was pretty even for a really long time. The score was like 17-17. Virtus Pro, they dismantled the lanes with this Nature's Prophet pick. I think coming into the second game, you definitely need to ban it. You might pick it yourself. You see that this Mirana second pick didn't really work out. I feel if it was any other hero, the game